Well, good morning. I know I released a quick video a little while ago, but I've been loving doing these quick devotionals in the morning with you guys and just throwing out a couple of thoughts. And this one's a little longer, so I found this yesterday morning as I was reading through John, and I love. This has got to be one of my favorite stories. It's John 21. I'm gonna read through it and we'll talk about it real quick. It's just I love the Bible. So here we go. John 21, it said, after Jesus appeared again to the disciples by the Sea of Tiberias, and it happened this way. Simon Peter, Thomas, Nathanael, and the sons of Zebedee, and two other disciples were together. I'm going out to fish, Simon Peter told them, and they said, we'll go out with you. So they went out and they got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. Early in the morning, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples did not realize that it was Jesus. He called out to them, friends, haven't you any fish? So when I was looking at this, I looked at this verse, friends, haven't you any fish? It just seemed like it was out of place. Like, this is kind of a random statement. When you look up the word friends, I think it's more accurately translated like little children. Like the word that's used in there is like, hey, little kids, do you have any fish? And it's almost like this, Jesus isn't condescending, but it's like, hey, kids, do you have any fish in the boat? Knowing full well, because we know that when Jesus asks questions, he already knows the answer to it. He's trying to get something from us when he asks questions. And I think that the way he asks the question is the reason why the next reply is so short. They turn around, they look at him, and they're like, no. Have you ever asked your kids that? Like, caught them doing something, or they embarrass themselves, and you're like, hey, are you okay? You know they are. What's the reply? No, or yeah, and they just ignore it, right? So this is what's going on here. He said to them, throw your net on the right side of the boat, and you'll find some. So these guys have been fishing all night, because you fish at night, right? You don't fish during the day, because the fish hide from the sun. So they've been fishing all night. They got nothing, absolutely nothing in their boat. Everything, like all night long. Professional fishermen. They've been doing this all their life. They know what they're doing. And then there's this random guy that is calling to them from the shore saying, hey, throw the net on the other side of the boat and you'll get a whole bunch of fish, and like, whatever. So they do it anyway for whatever reason, maybe just to humor him. And they did, and they were unable to haul the net in because of the large number of fish. Then the disciple whom Jesus loved, John, said to Peter, it's the Lord. As soon as Simon Peter heard him say, it is the Lord, he wrapped his outer garment around him, for he had taken it off, because it's hot, right? You're fishing. And he jumped into the water. The other disciples followed in the boat, towing the net full of fish, for they were not far from the shore, about 100 yards. Isn't that crazy? Maybe you don't think it is. I do. So they hear Jesus calling to them. They're like, no, we don't have any fish. Throw the net over. They get all this fish. They realize that it's actually the Lord, because he's the one that performs these miracles, right? They say it, and Peter, the boisterous, impulsive guy, hears this. He's like, oh my God. And he throws on his robe, and he jumps into the water and swims the 100 yards in his clothing, 100 yards to Jesus Christ. So I guess my question is when was the last time you actually got out of the boat? When you actually stepped out of the boat, you jumped out of the boat, regardless of what you were wearing, regardless of what was going on in your life. When was the last time you jumped out of the boat and swam to Christ? When was the last time you chased him down, that you were so passionate that you forsook everything and chased after him? And that's what Peter did. He could have stayed in the boat, helped the guys out. In fact, they were probably upset. It's like, Peter, will you help us? No, he goes for a dip and swims out to the Lord. And the beautiful thing is after they get the boat to the shore, they offload the fish. Jesus says, hey, bring some fish. They sit down, and he's like, come have breakfast. That was it. It wasn't like this great, huge, like, hey, we're going to go into the city. It was just like, just come sit with me. And I think God does that every day with us. He beckons us to get out of the boat. He does the work, but we just sit with him. We rest with him in that. So when you go out today, I want you to get out of the boat. It's 7 o'clock. The day is just starting. It's already off like a shot. It's running away from us. We're losing minutes. We're losing days. And we have a limited amount of time. Get out of the boat today. Get out of the boat. Swim to Christ. Chase after him. Pursue him continually. And watch him do amazing things while you rest in him. All right, guys. Have a great day. I hope this is helpful for you. I love it. But I love you guys. I'll be praying for you. and let me know if there's anything I can be doing for you.